The boardwalk at Venice Beach, California is famous as one of America's most bizarre and bohemian scenes. But the real shocker is that right here, amid the tattoo artists, fortune tellers, and homeless people on rollerblades, I found an Orthodox Jewish synagogue. It's the Pacific Jewish Center, also known as the Shul on the beach. On the eve of the Purim holiday, I stepped in from the boardwalk and entered a radically different scene. Males and females were seated on separate sides of a partition. I took a seat among the men and began to listen to an old story being read in Hebrew. Then I noticed something truly odd. Everyone was dressed in costume. This, as I was to learn, was inspired by the story being read, the story of Esther. Esther was a lovely young woman in ancient Persia who so enraptured the king that he made her his queen without knowing she had a secret. The king's chief advisor, a guy named Haman, hated the Jews and was plotting to exterminate them. Esther found out about Haman's plan, so she went to the king and revealed what she had been hiding. She was Jewish. In the end, the king spared the Jews, then Haman got what was coming to him. The synagogue's young rabbi, Eliyahu Fink, told me the tradition of wearing costumes on Purim reflects not just Esther's hidden identity, but the story's many hidden meanings and reversals of fate.
We were supposed to be destroyed, and instead we were able to protect ourselves. So it's kind of like an opposite day. It really shows how things are hidden, and we don't know what's going to happen. And that's really the idea behind a costume.
The next day was the big Purim party to celebrate this tale of Jewish survival. Costumes again were in order, and this time I wanted to fit in by hiding my real identity. As it turned out, I fit in perfectly with the boardwalk crowd. Inside, the party was underway. A man dressed as Moses, who called himself Mr. Pickles, told me what the day meant to him.
Purim is a holiday what actually you're not obligated to do nothing except one thing, to be happy. And this is beautiful holiday.
A boy named Ashi sat with a group of teenagers watching the little kids show off their costumes. I asked him what the festivities meant to someone his age.
Purim is a beautiful time in the Jewish calendar because it's like a whole bonding experience with your family and friends.
During Purim holidays long past, there were many synagogues along the beach, but one by one they closed as the neighborhood changed and older members moved on. A few years ago, this little shul nearly disappeared too. But Rabbi Fink told me it has gotten a new lease on life by looking outside to the boardwalk.
We stand outside on Saturday mornings and just holler for people to come in. As the Torah says itself, that the Jewish people are supposed to be a light unto the nations. And I mean, you can think of no greater place to be a light unto the nations, thousands of people walking by every weekend. So for us, we dress up like this on Purim. It's exciting, it's different, we wear costumes, and there are those who say that the boardwalk, with all of its interesting characters, it's like Purim every day.
Like Purim every day? Well, maybe not. From what I saw, Purim is far more than the costumes. People out on the beach and the boardwalk who dress crazy and act crazier live by their own rules and dance to different drummers no matter what day it is. But for the people inside the synagogue, breaking the rules on this single day each year is oddly enough an act of obedience, a community's faithful expression of the will to survive. And so they eat, drink, and make merry as they offer a communal toast
L'chaim.
to life.